A Hudson family is still working through the family tragedy. The youngest victim in a murder-suicide involving three brothers would have turned 7 years old today. Friends and family gathered to pay tribute to him in a special way. Rod Carter joining us now live. Port Richey, this is at Lake Lisa Community Park. Rod?
Yeah, good evening, Keith. No doubt this park has seen a lot of birthday parties for kids, you know, cake and balloons, a whole 9 yards. That was sort of the case today out here. It was a birthday party for a 7-year-old boy who never got a chance to see his birthday. Brady Pimentel, as you mentioned just a moment ago, his friends and his family gathered here to have a solemn occasion. It was all set up by his young friends that live near his dad's house. A handful of Brady Pimentel's friends and his dad gathered here on Good Friday.
It's okay, baby.
It's a sad birthday celebration for Brady Pimentel, who would have turned 7 years old today. Last week, Brady's 12-year-old brother Kevin shot and killed him. Kevin also wounded their other brother, 16-year-old Trevor. The boy's dad, Lewis, told me it's an unimaginably hard day for him.
We just wanted to show, that we love Brady.
So they got 7 balloons with the number 7 and Brady's name emblazoned on the side and set them free.
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I wish that we weren't here doing that. It's hard. It's hard.
Also hard today for Lewis, knowing more details about his son Kevin's thoughts. He told us about what the sheriff's office found, drawings Kevin made, writings he never knew about.
He had drew a picture of himself and with a revolver in his pocket and another one and a knife. And he had a hat on and drew his name, Kevin.
The difficulty of this day made worse for a dad wondering how and what he did or didn't do that could have stopped this unthinkable tragedy.
When everything went down, it was evil that day, and he just didn't care that day. Yeah.
Do you feel like you were helpless to help him?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
All of the children out here today were just very broken up about this, all of them in tears. One of them told me that she's really, really sad and that they really miss Brady a lot. Dad told me that on Tuesday he plans to go to counseling to start trying to heal from this, and he's hoping that his older son Trevor will go with him. Keith?
Rod, 2 things come to mind watching your story there. First of all, I'm curious how Trevor's doing at this point. And also, the dad's talking about these drawings. What did the sheriff's office say about the drawings mentioned by the father?
Well, according to Dad, Trevor's doing okay physically. Of course, mentally, who could really say? No one has gone through this, and if you can only go through something like this to understand what he has to deal with right now. As far as the drawings are concerned, I called the sheriff's office, asked them about that, not saying a word. All they told me is that they sent all of the evidence they collected to the state attorney's office.
All right, Rod Carter live in Port Richey. Thank you, Rod.